The Brothers of Liberty, here to remind you what true freedom is.
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Brothers of Liberty with the older brother Kelton. Today we're actually going to be talking about a Walgreens in San Francisco. Particularly the whole reason is this: Walgreens is going to close 5 more stores in San Francisco, citing shoplifting and theft as a reason. Now, of course, the San Francisco officials and the mayor and the police are saying, and the experts are saying that the data, with all the data they have, they doubt that's the reason. But let's go over that data, shall we? Is the data coming from the police or the city officials, or is it actually coming from Walgreens? Because everybody knows nowadays people will falsify data and do anything just to prove their point of view. Um, Now, the reason why Walgreens is closing is they say because of theft, and that's because of California Proposition 47, which pretty much anything that's under $950 is a misdemeanor, not arrestable. Yes, and if they want the criminals arrested, it has to be a private citizen's arrest. Uh, from what I've read in some articles, people say they call the cops, but because it's under 950, the cops does not show up. So therefore, it's a free for all. And this has happened in Targets and several other places. From what I read, Walgreens already closed some stores, and now they're closing more. But what did you expect when you don't uh, fight the crime and let it spur out of control? Now in June, they try to say, "Oh, those videos are just one instances. It's not that bad. The crime is not as high as people are saying with the theft." But then tell me, how come last month in September, Madam Mayor of San Francisco, that you and the police chief say that the San Francisco Police Department will lead a partnership with local retailers and regional law enforcement agencies. The focus to increase reporting, investigate, and solving retail theft cases and the upstream criminal enterprises that fueled them because it's gotten out of hand. That was your response last month. And yet you're saying you doubt that Walgreens is closing stores because of shoplifting. It's either one or the other. They're not. You're saying they're not closing stores because there's no shoplifting, but yet last month you said that you got to do something about the out of control shoplifting, which really, from what I read here, is not doing much. It doesn't say anything about arresting the criminals that does it. All you said is, "Oh, we gotta increase reporting and investigation and solving problems." You never said once that you're going to make any arrests. And if there's no punishment to a crime, of course the crime's going to commit. It doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. But it's San Francisco, so I don't expect too many geniuses there to keep voting for Nancy Pelosi. Oh, did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. Anyway, notice that around the other parts of the nation, it's not happening. I mean, you admitted that store hours have to close earlier because of it, that people are losing work because of it. And yet you're going to say that you doubt Walgreens is closing the stores because you don't think it's a shoplifting issue? Then what kind of issue is it? Now, we're waiting for an answer. What's the issue? You have no answer? Of course not. Because everyone in the left think their logic will always work, and your logic is flawed. Maybe if you start arresting criminals again instead of slapping them on the hand and say, "Oh, don't do that again. You be a good little boy or girl now." Maybe then there'll be some results. But all this did not start raising high in crime until after the fact you did that, and you tried to cover it up, and then you finally had to tell the truth, saying yes, it's out of control. But then when you come with a solution, it's not really a solution. Yes, you're going to increase the reporting on it. What good is that going to do? Seriously, I can increase some reporting on, if I didn't have a job, me not working, it doesn't bring more money into the thing. It's just going to say, hey, look, I don't have money because I'm not working. It doesn't solve the problem, does it? No. Same logic for your case. But that's just my opinion. What about your opinions? As always, you could like, share, subscribe to our channel. If you have any topics, Brothers of Liberty 76 at gmail.com. Don't be afraid to email us with topics. We'll cover any and all topics um, as pertain to this channel. And as always, this is the older brother Kelton reminding you what true freedom is and ought to be.